Spoiler alert, I didn't want to watch another movie this week after a little bit of traveling and just a minor break. Tomorrow I'll be back on watching a movie every single day for the final 4 days. Hang in there. I promise new ones are coming. Take care. What is going on, everybody? It is Criticus, and today we're talking about The Beach House. This film was made in 2019 and has a 5.3 on IMDb, but let's see what we think about it. Alright, so the story of this one goes as this is the IMDb reading of it. A romantic getaway for two troubled college sweethearts turns into a struggle for survival when unexpected guests and the surrounding environment exhibit signs of a mysterious infection. Now, let's talk about the story from my perspective. I watched this with a group of people which could have added or removed some of the horror from it, so take that with a grain of salt, and let's dive in. The story on this one was really interesting and could have done a little bit better with certain aspects. And personally, I enjoy cosmic horror, which this slowly becomes because it deals with the ocean, which is the unknown, which cosmic horror deals with the fact that we as mortal humans living on this planet would never truly understand what's going on past it. Pretty much these two kids run away to one of their parents' beach house, the boys' beach house, and are slowly within 30 minutes of the movie. It's very stretched for some of it. Like, some of it was unnecessary, but some of it was trying to pull towards the actual mood of the movie, which I can understand. But yeah, they realized that two of his parents' friends have been staying there for a while, one of which is very sick. We find that out by people seeing by the girl seeing a lot of medication in one of the cabinets under the name that does not fit either his parents or his names. And slowly over time they eat shellfish, they eat oysters, like fresh oysters from the sea, early in the film, and later on after taking edibles randomly, they slowly become to change. Like, they always crawl, it seems. It seems like the creature itself hasn't learned how to use the human body. And then I think towards the middle half of the movie, it finally stands up and moves. They do a really simple job with the threat of the film. Well, go ahead and give the story itself probably about a 6. I don't feel like my time was wasted by watching this film, but by no means do I mean this as something to really jump in. Also, there's really, really gross scenes in it. Something had bit her foot, and it had launched in this long, worm-like creature, and therefore she had to get it out. So imagine that if you want. But yeah, the gross gore on that is pretty up there. Story for this probably about a 5, maybe a 5.8. It wasn't awful, but it was. I don't feel bad watching it. The threat of it was unfortunately very predictable. Probably about a 5 for that as well. Rewatchability, I mean, I'd recommend it to somebody if they liked horror movies, but their significant other didn't like horror movies. This could be a nice little in-between. It gives you the gross moment. It has some shock and awe, but that's about it. So maybe on recommendation. The scare factor is not a lot for me. It's probably about a 4 for that. And so the overall score on this, I'll probably keep it about 5.6. It was fascinating and it was interesting, but it just didn't keep my interest up enough for me to really give it a good score, if that makes sense. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.